Hey guys, it is Friday on LeAwesomeCollab. I am Michael, your Friday, and hope you all are having a great Friday so far. I'm coming to you from my bedroom floor because I feel like we're about to have an intimate talk with one another in like the cross-legged, like chilling on the bedroom floor, like it's like an intimate talk kind of situation. So that's where we're at right now. Before I kind of dive into this week's topic, which, if you guys haven't guessed yet, is kind of centered around the Yes All Women feminism movement that recently just happened. I was going to talk about Eve's video a little bit because she's so freaking adorable. Um, like, what the heck? Like, her getting dress coded because, like, she's so cute, and like, in her heart, she didn't mean to, like, offend anyone. Like, she was just wearing some clothes. And then she kept saying 25 degrees centigrade, and she said it in her little British accent, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, you're so cute. And then she winked at me. So that's where I'm at. Anyways, so this week's topic is the Yes All Women hashtag and kind of feminism in general. And I kind of wanted to take a different approach than all the ladies did on the collab channel because I'm not a lady. Surprise. And so I kind of wanted to direct my focus on the feminism discussion directly towards men and how we, as a different gender, play a role in feminism. Okay, I changed positions because I was getting uncomfortable. But I recently had the opportunity to take a sociology of genders class. So I took this class, and the class was basically highlighting how gender was socialized within our society, the conflicts that arose from it and stuff. And the teacher actually posed like a very interesting question. And I know with this new Yes All Women hashtag, I've seen it kind of around a couple times, but the questions that she was asking, I kind of just want to like throw back at you guys, give you something to think about. Um, as a man, how many times have you taken precaution to protect yourself against being raped? And you think about that, and I think the general agreement could be that you never. It's just not something you think about. And then she she asked the same question to women, girls, ladies, women, how many times have you taken precautions against being raped? And instantaneously, all these hands went up in the classroom. You know, girls will hold their keys like in between these two fingers to kind of give them like something to hurt somebody with. They won't go anywhere unless they're in pairs. They'll park their cars closer. There's just a lot of things that you don't think about as a guy that women are, constantly kind of plagued with every day. And that kind of gave me a lot to think about because as men, we kind of have this idea of what it means to be a feminist. And, a feminist is this crazy, man hating, like lesbian bra burning girl who likes to, not shave herself, and she likes to swing from the trees with like her body hair or something just ridiculous that just simply isn't the case. And something that I just wanted to bring up was, I mean, I know Beyonce is pretty popular right now, but she has a song out right now called Flawless. And she actually has some like a speaker from like one of the TED Talks. I don't know if you guys have heard of those, but like she's featured on this song Flawless, and she kind of talks about feminism. So I'm just gonna read it to you guys really quick, and it kind of gives you an interesting perspective. Again, just a different perspective on feminism. This lady is a Nigerian writer, and her name is this is gonna be bad. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, give or take like a little bit of pronunciation. Okay, so the quote is, "We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much. You should aim to be successful, but not too successful, otherwise you will threaten the man." She goes on to say, "Because I am female, I'm expected to aspire to marriage. I'm expected to make my life choices, always keeping in mind that marriage is the most important. Now, marriage can be a source of joy and love and mutual support, but why do we teach young girls to aspire to marriage, and we don't teach boys the same? We raise girls to see each other as competitors, not for jobs or for accomplishments, which she says she thinks can be a good thing, but for the attention of men. We teach girls that they cannot be sexual beings in the way that boys are." She goes on to say, "Feminist, a person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes." I'm going to read that one more time because I know I just said a lot of words. Feminist, a person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. Not a person who goes around and does all these crazy protests and, throws their bras at the president to show that they have some kind of power over him, and not, like a crazy lady who lives in a tree and, won't talk to men or wants, nothing like that. It's just a person who believes in essentially the equality of people. And so, like, looking at me, I consider myself a feminist, and clearly, I'm not that stereotypical idea of whatever our society's kind of more feminism into. And so I just wanted to kind of, talking to all the guys out there who do end up watching this, as men, as for whatever reason, the group of individuals who were given the privilege in society to have more power for whatever reason, we need to really take a step back and reevaluate whatever we believe in. A lot of people are traditional. I'm obviously, because I live in the United States, we're traditional. We were founded on freedom. We were founded on all these values and things. So take a step back, knowing that you are, a man, you have some power. Speak out. Don't turn the other way, because we were founded on this idea of freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, yada 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 yada. And so it was explained to me that it always takes someone of a higher status to raise the status of another. And just like me, women want the same things, like, just because I have a penis for whatever reason, I somehow have this power over them. And it's kind of crazy to think about that, in the year 2014, there's still talk of, women don't get paid as much. I think it's 77 cents on the dollar for every dollar a man makes. That's the ratio. And it doesn't make sense, because if she can do the same job that I can do, why any difference at all? So just kind of something to think about and reevaluate where you're at as far as this feminist movement goes. Because I know, like Karina was talking about, a lot of guys kind of turned it around and said, not all men. And it's true that not all men essentially participate in this act. But if you don't participate in the feminist act, then you're just the same as someone who's participating in an act of misogyny. So yeah, I think we all kind of got deep this week. Hopefully next week you guys we can lighten the mood a little bit, and yeah, it should be a good time. Thanks for watching, guys, and Tristan, I will see you tomorrow.